For many, this was their first hands-on with the game. Here are their thoughts coming out of their mouths.
It's really nice, you know, it's combat's quite smooth, and you know, I like the other games have done the sort of context sensitive button presses and things before, but this works them in really nicely, and you know, the graphics obviously beautiful, so.
Yeah, I had my first hands-on experience with the game today, and really impressed. Combat system seems very versatile. It seems to be a lot about using the right stance in the right situations.
I've played the game for about 15 minutes, so I'm a bit early with my opinion, but I think it's a great game. I was astonished by the presentation, and when I played it, it really came together. I think it's going to be a system seller.
What is your purpose, Nariko, exactly? To die valiantly, to shed blood for a worthless cause, perhaps?
Well, normally the purpose of a Hollywood actor appearing in a video game is to buy themselves a new car. Andy seems to have nobler intentions, as King Bohan and the story has a weirder beginning.
I happened to be going with my wife to get a mortgage one day, and as you know, as we all are, struggling to get new, better rates, and we went to see this mortgage advisor who was showing us on his laptop various different rates and different banks and building society rates and so on, and then he turned the laptop around and he pressed the button and he said, "Can you look at this?" I started looking at it and I thought, wow, this is great graphics for a bank, for a building society. How interesting! What an interesting way of selling 4.9%. He said, "Yeah, this is actually a trailer for a video game called Heavenly Sword." And I went, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, my brother actually is a games developer, and he really wants to get in touch with you. Will you give him a ring?" So I gave him his card, and I went to him, and we met up and got on really well and started working together. There was a personal side and a public side to King Bohan, but also there's a lot of animal. We used a lot of animal imagery to create. Obviously, you know, the raven is a very important part of his character. Making them real and not just, you know, these are conceptual drawings and, you know, they're supposed to have a vague sort of, you know, we made them personal and tried to find, you know, where their souls lay. He's a sort of kind of rather paranoid individual who basically has had a control freak complex all his life, and which stems from him being kind of really not terribly good at school, actually. And so, you know, you kind of build these little minute details into the character that probably nobody, while they're playing the game, will care about, but as an actor, they're all little building blocks.
Welcome! What a glorious day!
All of the characters have sort of big dilemmas. The father of Nariko, Shen, he was kind of ripped apart at her birth, whether he should let her live or not, because she was a curse to the tribe. Nariko is an outcast, the heroine, she was an outcast from the tribe. Seeing Kai, this young savant character, being accepted into the tribe before her even. They're very, very strong dynamics.
Distraction!
They're not sort of, as I say, they're not sort of superficial catchphrase characters. They actually have a real life.
She's certainly got great skills in the death dealing department, but does the lovely Nariko have what it takes to knock the queen of game heroines Lara Croft off her throne?
So many people keep asking that. I don't know. I don't know
about that just yet. I think she'd have to be around for another, I don't know, 10 years or so before that will happen.
They're digital sisters, the way I see it, you know, so, you know, I'm sure that they'd work it out and kind of fight the world together, really.
I think we've created a really beautiful, strong, appealing heroine for our game, and I'd like to think that she could give Lara Croft a run for her money.
That's the end of our exclusively special show. Hey, we've partied.
Welcome!
We've cried. Some of us have even died. I must admit, with all the excitement, I went and peed a little. See you all real soon, with fresher underwear, of course. Bye.